victory and the manner in which you guys won?
I thought we played good throughout the course of the game. We started off, they jumped us a little bit, and then we fought our way back and ended up having the lead at the end of the quarter. And then we scored 32 on them in the second quarter, held them to 13. I thought that was decisive. And then we came out in the third and really played well. We just couldn't hold them. Then Lillard and McCallum started, especially Lillard, started getting going, and he just made some unbelievable shots. And then, you know, in the fourth quarter, we made some big plays. Deron made a couple of fantastic plays, and then Thaddeus and Brook, one finishing, and then you know, just making plays. And eventually, we had the lead with 3 minutes to go. I think we were up 13, and we were able to play the clock to the end at that point.
We asked you about it last home game here, but again, Brook and Thaddeus, Deron, the manner in which they have really started to take over down the stretch.
Well, I just think that, you know, with Brook and Deron, they're both healthy. As the season's gone on, they've got more confidence in what they can and can't do. Brook has stepped up, Deron has stepped up, and Thaddeus has just been good for us since he's been here. He's just, you know, kind of a garbage man. You know, we run a few plays for him, but a lot of times he's just running the court, getting offensive rebounds, you know, just doing whatever to score, and he seems to, you know, score in bunches when he does that. But you know, we're just playing, you know, consistent basketball together, and you know, we've got a ways to go, and we're trying to, you know, close the door on those other teams, and the only way you can do that is by winning, and that's what our goal is. And you know, I just thought that it was a good team effort. I thought Bogey again came off the bench and gave us some superb minutes. We had some matchup issues with quickness, but we overcame that because we did a good job in the pick and roll of getting up and just keeping the ball out of the paint for the most part. But you know, you got to give your hat off to Lillard. He's such a great player, and you know, they fought to the end.
Coach, with Brook, you kind of alluded to it. Is he doing things physically that he wasn't able to do earlier in the season? How much?
Well, yeah, obviously, like, you know, a couple of moves he made. I mean, I hadn't seen those, you know, in the beginning of the season. You know, twisting and, you know, finishing backhanded and all that stuff, and, you know, up and under. I mean, that takes, you have to be healthy to do that, and you have to be confident in your health to do it. And I think he has both right now.
Going back to him kind of too, you mentioned him and Deron. This is, I mean, I know you've been here only this season, but this seems like the most, the best compatibility they've had in the pick and roll the whole time they've been together. I mean, you mentioned that they've both been healthier. Do you think it's just that, or is there something to what you guys are doing?
It's probably more than that, but I'm not going to share it.
Follow-up question.
I'll follow up that.
I didn't mean to hurt you, Tim, but you know, I mean, there are things that we're
Sure.
doing differently that contributes to that, but I'm not going to share it for the world.
It's all fine. I'll try to figure out what they are.
Well, I'm sure the guy that emails me on Facebook all the time has already figured it
I'm
out.
sure he probably has. You guys did get off to a great start tonight, which I know hasn't been a consistent thing. Most of the time you get off to good ones, but did you like the way you guys were able to come out in the second quarter, really?
Well, even later on in the first quarter, we did, and then the second quarter, I thought, you know, the bench played much better today. They defended and rebounded. They were, you know, in a big part of the time that we were increasing our lead, and that's key for us, so we can rest players and be fresh for down the stretch in the fourth quarter. And but Portland came out strong. Their defense was good. They took a lot of things away from us that we were trying to do, and then as the game wore on, we were able to find some other stuff that hurt them, and then we went back to the old stuff. And you know, like players do, they kind of forget what the game plan was on that stuff when you go back to it.
Okay, thank you.
It was good. You know, we got back on track, and it was good. We kept focus despite the fact that they didn't have everyone traveling with them.
You guys had only 7 turnovers total, 0 among the starters. I mean, what have you guys been doing different to secure the ball?
We've just been doing a good job of playing at our pace, but at the same time taking our time, being patient, and moving the ball, sharing the ball. And it's easy when you got a D Will playing the way he is.
I don't want to stir up any family problems, but before the game, Robin called you a crappy center.
Yeah.
I guess you proved him wrong today.
Well, you know, it might have been a fluke, but you know, I was just out there trying to play basketball, and when I saw him go for that dunk, I knew I had to hack him a little bit. You know, I was just trying to protect our guys, even though they're not here. The Brooklyn night, you know, and Sly, and Sly and Mini Sly. You know, I miss those guys. We're Sly and Mini Sly. I wouldn't mind having the background, but I had to protect my guys. You know, this is our home court, so I was for them.
When you are dominating like that in the third quarter, the way you are, can you block out that the guy you're dominating is your brother, or do you thrive on that? Do you try to ignore it? Or?
We don't say a word to each other on the court, honestly. It's not too much of a distraction. You know, I don't really recognize it. I'm sure it looks really weird to you guys, though.
I was going to say, I know you said that before, Brooke, but like, you guys don't even acknowledge each other during the game.
No, I mean, you see it, yeah.
Why is that the case?
I don't know. I can't explain it. It's been unsaid this whole time. We've never talked about it. We don't talk much.
Well,
Did you hear about what he said before the game and how much fuel did that throw?
I didn't hear about it. I didn't know that. You know, but I expect it from him.
He also made fun of your hair.
Yeah?
Yeah, he did.
No one made fun of his hair?
Now's your chance.
Yeah? You did? Thank you, Kat. His dumb beard, too. That's bad. You know, Mason and I feel like we have the better style sense out of the brothers.
Brooke, you said before that this is physically the best you felt in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
When you had that move in the third quarter where you took your brother and you spun around him and you hit that layup from an awkward angle, is that the kind of move you couldn't have done earlier in the season?
Yeah, I think everything was just there. You know, I feel in a lot better shape. I'm feeling well, like you said, and I'm just moving great. And confidence also helps as well.
Brooke, this seems like the best stretch you and Deron have put together in your time.
Yeah.
Especially in the pick and roll. Is there anything different you guys are doing that's allowing you guys to have some success?
He keeps telling me to get in the pocket as much as possible. And it's brought us a lot of success. You know, we've had stretches in the past where we've played well together in the pick and roll, and we know how to play with each other, but unfortunately, it's just been very limited these past few years.
Does this feel like the best chemistry you guys have had in the 4 years together? This stretch right now?
I think we're continuing to get better every game. You know, it's just a matter of playing together more and more.
How much more space does Thaddeus at the 4 provide that pick and roll?
I mean, with Thad out there, Joe out there, you know, guys like Bogey, Kel, they have to play everyone honest, and so it opens up the floor a lot. And Thad's been so great since the deadline. I didn't say Kel, did I? That was a mistake. But Thad's been so great for us since the deadline. You know, being a jack of all trades, doing everything, getting loose balls, steals, offensive rebounds. He's been doing everything for us.
In all seriousness, how often do you talk to your brother?
We have a Facebook chat with our guys from high school in Stanford. So we talk to other people on the group chat, but we don't But we talk on that chat every day, kinda, I guess.
Did he congratulate you for?
No, absolutely not. I haven't talked to him since last night when I went to McDonald's.
He said you guys bet on who scores first.
He said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you won the bet?
Absolutely,
What's the
but
bet?
I'm always going to win that bet.
Well, right. What is the
Right.
bet?
We'll leave it up to him. I'll be humble. He can decide. I don't want to take too much from him.
Who paid at McDonald's?
I did, of course. He made me drive. It was like at 2:30 in the morning.
What's the order of McDonald's?
He got large fries, Big Mac, no pickles, always no pickles. And he always says no onions, even though Big Macs don't have onions on it. He always says that, and so and then a cheeseburger for him, same thing. I just got 2 fillet of fish.
How do people react when you guys walk into McDonald's together? How do
we drove.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
2:30.
Yeah, right.
That's a very healthy McDonald's.
Well, the fillet of fish, I had to do it. You know? It's real fish right there. Please don't put that in. I don't want McDonald's to go in.
Did the Brooklyn night give you that Defend Brooklyn hat there?
Right. You know, I'm going to say that. Yeah, he did. You know, I'm there for Sly and Mini Sly as well. I miss those guys. I think they should be around. Curfew?
In your whole time here, do you sense something different now or something that's improved now?
I think at times we're playing well together. You know, I think our chemistry definitely has improved, and you know, our pick and roll game has gotten a lot better as we understand each other. I mean, we have played here a long time together, but a lot of those have been, you know, where he's been out or I've been out, and so you know, I don't know how many games total we've played together, but I don't think it's as many as one would think.
Does that make this kind of success like almost kind of frustrating at the same time that you haven't been able to have this kind of run?
I mean, you can't really look at it like that. I mean, it's something you can't really control. Right. Some in the past, and so you know, just going forward, we just I think we like where we're at right now, chemistry-wise, and hopefully it continues to improve.
That three-pointer you took on the fast break there in the fourth quarter, is that a good indication of where your confidence is right now?
I think so. I just thought we had the numbers, and so everybody on the defensive team went with them, so I pulled up. I thought we had a good chance if I missed to get a rebound.
2 seasons ago, you and Brook had that really good stretch together in the second half of the season. Does this feel like better chemistry between you two than maybe ever before?
Honestly, I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but like I said, I like where we're at right now. I like some of the things that we're doing, and hopefully we can get better and involve Joe and other guys as well.
Is that 31-point loss the other day that can stick with your mind as you play against it?
I think so. Anytime you lose like that, it's frustrating. It's a good thing we get to play him again, so we can see if we can give him some payback.
I know your bench hasn't at times been great lately, but after the first quarter you guys had to come out in the second and play that way, it must have been a nice boost for you guys.
Yeah, they struggle. I think we've all struggled at times, and so it's just how the game goes, and we just got to pick each other up. Sometimes it's the starters that don't have it, and the bench guys have closed out games for us. So it evens itself out.
What's been the difference with your shot?
Just confidence. I think I'm getting to the basket a little bit more. Just basically confidence, though. Just attacking more, being more aggressive.
Just having a regular four like Thaddeus improve the pick and roll spacing out there? Give more room to operate, you think?
I think so, and I think Thaddeus and I have good chemistry as well in the pick and roll. So I don't think it's just myself and Brook. I think it's kind of a team thing right now. I think we're getting a lot of good looks out of pick and roll. Whether it's Thad or Brook, sometimes Joe. It's been a fair share, guys.
Is it surprised you how seamlessly he fit in? It seemed like right from the moment he got here, he just kind of immediately knew where to be and kind of like got the chemistry with you and everybody else right away.
Yeah, he has picked up things pretty easily, and we're still getting better. But he's been a great addition to this team. There's no doubt about that. He's given us a different dimension, scoring the basketball, and just energy-wise, and he's been great for us.
He's now 6 in a row at home. Is there a different feel?
Hey.
Obviously your struggles here have been well documented this season. Is there a different feel now? Do you feel like you have something going here?
Yeah, I think like you said, we're 6 in a row, so we're definitely playing well at home. We're getting we're playing better. Hopefully it continues. We got a couple more at home, and so we'll see.
Who's got money on Wisconsin?
I'm torn. Well, no, I'm not really torn.